Okay, so we're going to start reviewing for topics that you're going to need next year. All right, so it's really important that you really understand how to simplify a radical. You're going to use this in your years to come for math class. So radical 12, what you're going to do is first, you're going to figure out the factors of this number. What multiplies to give you 12? So the factors of 12 are 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. All of those factors multiply and give you 12. But then what we want to do to simplify a radical is need to take out a perfect square. So what would be a perfect square? So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 is considered a perfect square. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 times 10 is 100. 11 times 11 is 121. 12 times 12 is 144. So these are all perfect square numbers. We want to figure out the largest number that comes out of 12. So there's only a couple numbers that are smaller than 12, the 9 and the 4. All right, so what number comes out of 12, 9 or 4? So let's look back at our factors box. We have a 4. So 3 times 4 gives you 12. So we're going to use the numbers 3 and 4. Really, I should put the perfect square first. It doesn't matter though. So 4 times 3 gives you 12. What does the square root of 4 become? What multiplies by itself to give you 4? The answer is 2. Now, a lot of people mess up by putting a radical over the 2. The radical is gone. Once you do the square root of 4 and you get a perfect number, the square root is gone. This, however, this radical 3 stays radical 3 because you cannot break that 3 out of the radical. Okay, so your answer is 2 radical 3. For the next model problem, I put a number in front of the square root. All right, so I'm going to show you what to do when there's a number outside of the square root. We're going to do the breaking down, the simplifying of the radical like normal. So we're going to figure out our factors of 50. So what multiplies to 50? We got 1 times 50, 2 times 25, 3 does not go into it, 4, nope, 5 goes into it, 5 times 10, okay. I think that is it. So what numbers come out? You could have stopped at 2 because you see that 25 is a perfect square. So 25 is going to come out, times it by 2, bring down this 2. Square root of 25 becomes 5. Bring down this radical 2. Bring down this 2. This 2 is being multiplied by 5 in the front because whatever is in front of the radical is just going to be multiplied. So 2 times 5 is 10. 10 radical 2, and that would be your answer. All right, so now try the questions for try on your own.